travelling a perilous route across the Sahara Desert with the salt caravans in Mali.
Kau ki matanuku, kau ki matarangu, kau ki tēnei whenua, hei whenua, mau e kai te manawa o tauhau.
Here where I stand, my feet touch foreign ground. Here a new sky extends above me. This ground that lies beneath my feet will bring me peace. O gods of this earth, a stranger humbly offers his heart for sacrifice.
Toroa tūtakuringa ki te kapo I te hihirama. He wairua e kore e mau I aue. He wairua e kore mau I aue.
The Maoris arrived in New Zealand in huge canoes 1,500 years ago. Ngotoroirangi, a priest, landed with his followers on the shores of the North Island of New Zealand. In order to claim the land around Mount Tongariro, Ngotoroirangi had to light a fire on the summit. Accompanied by his female slave Oruhoe, he began the climb. An icy south wind started to blow, and the biting cold threatened to kill them. Ngotoroirangi called on his sisters, priestesses in far-off Hawaiki. O Kuiwei, O Hangarue, the icy south wind is carrying me away. Send fire to save me. The sisters had mercy on him. The fire from the seashore flowed on beneath the ocean and finally emerged from the ground at the feet of Ngotoroirangi. In order to thank his sisters and the god of volcanoes, the priest sacrificed his female slave and threw her body into the crater of the volcano. It still bears her name today, Ngoruhoe. The tribe of Tuwharetoa, who arrived together with Ngotoroirangi, lives near Mount Tongariro to this day. When the first Pākehā, the white man, arrived in the land of the long white cloud at the beginning of the 19th century, sheep farming and deforestation threatened the holy mountain. For the Tuwharetoa, Mount Tongariro is the source of their power, or mana. Their ancestors are buried here, and the mountain legitimizes their claim to the land. In order to prevent the land from falling into private ownership, Chief Tukino Te Hiu Hiu made a gift of the mountain to the government of New Zealand in 1887, under the condition that it would now belong to everyone. Tongariro, the holy mountain, thus became the first national park in New Zealand. New Zealand is situated over the fault line between the Pacific and Indo-Australian tectonic plates. Both rub against each other and generate enough heat to turn the ground into lava. The Maoris still use the heat from the ground to cook. After 2 hours in the steamer, the chicken is done to perfection. When gases and heat cannot be released through geysers or volcanoes, eruptions and explosions occur. An enormous explosion occurred in 186 AD. It was so intense that it created a huge hole, which is now Lake Taupo. The amount of ash catapulted into the atmosphere was such that the skies darkened, and historians in ancient China and Rome reported a sun as red as blood. In 1818, Wee Takere, a shepherd of the local Maori tribe, was found dead in his hut, with one eye torn from its socket. The Maoris believe that the hut is haunted by the ghost of a beautiful young woman who once upon a time went to meet her lover, who was very poor. Her father disapproved of their love, murdered the young man, and threw his body into the river. Beside herself with grief, the young woman chose death and followed her lover beneath the white water.
Hei puhi te haura.
To promote tourism in the national park, the New Zealand government built the Chateau Tongariro, completed in 1929. During World War II, it became a psychiatric clinic with its own resident ghost called Charlie. Charlie had been a female patient who hanged herself and was now residing at the hotel. After the war, the chateau became a sanatorium for returned soldiers. Since 1948, the Chateau Tongariro has once again been a hotel. Few have actually seen the shy animal portrayed on New Zealand's coat of arms. The kiwi belongs to the same species as the Australian emu and the African ostrich. Deforestation and the introduction of cats, possums and weasels pose a threat to the flightless kiwi. A breeding program is underway to save the kiwi from extinction. Eggs are hatched and reared in a bird sanctuary, and the mature birds released into the wild. people a year visit the Tongariro National Park, which came into being through the exceptional deed of Chief Tukinote Hiu and the Tuwharetoa tribe. They had the courage and the wisdom to protect their holy mountain by giving it away.
World War I was a defining period in our history, impacting greatly on the lives of people from the Nelson province. Memories of the First World War is an exhibition which will be displayed in a number of regional venues and is currently on at the Nelson Provincial Museum.
We're the team at JCar, right here in Nelson, 120 Hardy Street. Our shop is full of electronic items,
including security alarm systems, electronic components,
solar and power,
electronics toys,
sound systems, cables and much, much more. JCar.
120 Hardy Street, Nelson.
Are you looking for a scooter, walker, wheelchair, baby seats or pushchairs? Then come in and see the Nelson Region Specialist at Mobility for You, 269 Queen Street, Richmond, opposite the library. We have a huge selection of scooters, walkers, wheelchairs and accessories, along with a free booklet guide. We also provide a breakdown service if you ever get a puncture or a flat battery. We have fully equipped service vans to rescue you. Hi, I'm Robin Jordan and I invite you to call in and see the friendly team at Mobility for You, 269 Queen Street, Richmond, opposite the library.
Hi, Dave here from Nelson Beds,
And Jesse.
we'd like to invite you all into our showroom here in Quarantine Road. Have a look at what we produce. We do a wide range of beds, bedroom furniture, adjustable beds, both home care style, whereby you may have people that are in a disabled position, or just adjustable beds for your own comfort. We do rustic furniture and bed frames, mattresses.
So with our ranges of bases, you don't just have to go with the standard option. You can go to rollaway drawers. So like this one here, you got a nice big drawer that's not part of the base, it's separate, so it can take plenty of weight. You can put plenty in there, and it just nicely snugs underneath the base. And another option of drawers, instead of being separate rollaways, we also have the roller runner drawers. So these are smaller because they can't take quite as much weight as what the big rollaways can, but just a bit neater, better for clothing, and again, just neatly sit in place.
So come on down and see us at Nelson Beds at 59 Quarantine Road on the way to the airport.
Somewhere in the sandy vastness of the Malian desert, the camel caravan left Taudeni 9 days ago, setting out across the seemingly endless sand dunes of the Sahara. For the Bedouin who transport slabs of salt, taking the Azalai track across the desert is a perilous journey from which some men never return. So when the caravan finally reaches the village of Arouan, the men always feel relieved. Only 250 kilometers to go before Timbuktu. The Azalai caravan always passes through Arouan because there is a perennial source of water here.
عندنا نحن هون الماء ما ينباع. هذه المعونة اللي خالقة هي اللي دائما انني يعود حد عن حد بقانه وبدلوه وكركرته وجاي عاونه يقد انني يجي من الزراي يعطيه راس حقه وهو اللي نعدله هون. اما الماء عندنا ما ينباع ما يبيعوا حد. هو اللي حد عنده شرماط ولا يحتاج معونه يجي يسقي ما علم به حد وحد يدور المعونه ويدور شرماط انني يجي من الزراي يعطي راس.
For Ama Salah, Baba and Mulai, the day begins at sunrise. 40 kilos of salt are loaded onto the back of each camel. Then the caravan must leave without delay. They march in the searing sun for 12 hours a day without a break, in spite of winter temperatures as high as 35 degrees centigrade.
المشي مهم حق مع الصباح، لأنه حد مشى مع الصباح يحط مزال الضوء ويقدوا زوايل ويوكلوا ويرجعهم ويعقلهم، يعني ما يمشي الصبح لا يروح عليه الليل وتجي الظلمة ولا يقدوا يعقلوا زوايل. مالية كبيرة كان يبدل بالذهب، واليوم هذا عاد يبدل بشي من الظلماء وياسر، وعاد ترفد مادة ثانية ما هي البل، وهذا الملح اللي رافدين أورق. الزلاي حقيقة جاي من لغة أهل الزواد، لأنه زلاي اسم حد لا يعزل من حيوانه، العزلة بلغة العجم هي زلاي، وعندنا نحن زلاي مدة لا هي تمشي خاطرة شور الملح ولا هي تجيبه، ذاك هو اللي نقولوا له أزلاي.
In the Saharan tradition, distance is measured in the number of sand dunes crossed. At 6 in the evening, the caravan stops for the night.
والله اليوم اللي تعبنا حتى وكنا خايفين من الريح، وكنا نسو ولا رحنا فيه بدنا حال. اليوم ما رحنا فر وتعبنا حتى خايفين البيت تناكسنا قديش
بويا هاك مثل اليوم ما هذا الشيء. من الصبح نحن مقاطعين مع الصبناقة هاي الدقاق وذا الباعي الماء مهدنين.
هذا الدغن ولا هو عشتنا نحن، لا البشنة والكهومني والسكر وشوية من الحرور، نحن عيشتنا لا البشنة حكما ومع شوية من مار، هذا هو الدغن.
العام وقتنا قلنا نزول سلفنا من عند وحدي شرينا زقيبة ب6500 واللي شرينا بزقيبة مار والبشرة 5500.
Bafuna be malisajo dali mambete
الله خليك طيب أنا طيبة زين. هذا الملح وهو حياتنا نحن. الملح كان منذ زمن قديم من القرن السادس الناس تشتغل فيه عندنا هون. الملح هو اقتصادنا نحن، عندنا اقتصاد لا الملح، حيواننا هذا لا الملح. زايلة اللي نتبيع هذاك ينقص رؤوس الزوايل، والملح تمشي الزايلة وتجيبه وتبيعه، نشرو منه اللي ندارو كامل يعدلها منا، نشرو منه قنوان والكراكر واللباس ومار والسكر وتاي وشي كامل اقتصادنا نحن لا الملح.
After a terrible drought hit Mali over a decade ago, there was an uprising of nomadic people in many parts of the Sahara. The rebellion was suppressed. Like many urban Bedouin, Amar Salah and his family took refuge in the desert, where they continued to eke out a living.
خلق وحدين قاسوا موريتانيا ودخلوا المخيمات وأعطاهم ملانرة وإجازات، ونحن هذا على ملة أن عندنا شيء من الحيوان. جينا إله وانقطعت دراستنا، وهذا هو اللي بينا قاع ياسر بيضان ضريك هون ساكن ويعرف اللغة الفرنسية على زينة كاحلة، لأنه به المشاكل ذوك ومشاو من الشور وعادوها الحيوان، وذاك هو الخالق لي أنا.
hali ukwate belali haidi jojo kwate belali haidi.
It's an unusual expedition with unusual travellers. In this vast expanse of sand, seemingly devoid of reference points, these men proceed without the aid of maps or compasses.
يقول حد معهم منير يعرف التراب ذاك ما يقدر يصود ياسر من الناس شي مرات ما يراوا منير يتركوا هذا العود مشرقين العود مشرقين له طوط يجوا كيف قبل الشرق عنا شوف يجوا كيف عنا قبل الشرق العود مشرقين العود مسوحلين يسوونه من التل شوي تل الشرق تل الساحل شوي.
زواد هذه وفي الصحراء الشد اللي خالق نهار الرياح والظلمه الناس تعود ترعيه حتى يعود حد حازن يعرف المشي لأنه الحسيان واحد قد تجي قد ذا منه ما شفته لابد لك أن تعود تعرف حالة المشي وتضابطها وراد فيها البال حقيقة ياسر من الناس تلفها زواد هذا به اللي ما يستاهل.
After 16 days and over 700 kilometres, the caravan finally happens again upon the desert trail. Telltale patterns in the sand show that civilization is within reach.
فرحتي اللي أنا أدخل اليوم فرحان كنت في السفر وفي السرية والتعب واليوم فرحان اللي أنا أدخل دشرة قرية ندخل إن شاء الله ونبيع ملحنا ونرجع قايتنا ونقيم إن شاء الله.
As they get closer to Timbuktu, other men are encountered on the trail. At last they have news from town. After weeks of isolation in the desert, there are no grand announcements, just a few words to make contact.
دائما إن نلقى حد نحكوا منه الأخبار تنحكى من الناس اللي لقات ويعطونا أخبار اللي له ينشروا ولا له يبيعوا كامل نعودوا عارفين ثمنه من سابق ما جينا نعودوا عارفين الأسعار لأنه ودائما نسولوا عن الناس ذاك هو عندنا نحن الجريدة.
The arrival of the caravan in Timbuktu attracts little attention. In the past, it would have been cause for celebration.
كل مسألة اللي نقبضوا منه قايتهم اللي نفوتوا أيام هون ونضبطوا ونقيموا إن شاء الله مسوحلين نحن ولا يبلنا سرقناه ساحل ما في كل الشاسر ولا نولوه.
After only a few minutes of haggling over the price, the salt changes hands. Now the men of the caravan must return home across the desert before the heat of spring seals the gates of the Sahara behind them.
World War I was a defining period in our history, impacting greatly on the lives of people from the Nelson province. Memories of the First World War is an exhibition which will be displayed in a number of regional venues and is currently on at the Nelson Provincial Museum.
Hi, Dave here from Nelson Beds
And Jesse.
We'd like to invite you all into our showroom here in Quarantine Road. Have a look at what we produce. We do a wide range of beds, bedroom furniture, adjustable beds, both home care style whereby you may have people that are in a disabled position, or just adjustable beds for your own comfort. We do rustic furniture and bed frames, mattresses.
So with our ranges of bases, you don't just have to go with the standard option, you can go to rollaway drawers. So like this one here, you got a nice big drawer that's not part of the base, it's separate so it can take plenty of weight. You can put plenty in there and it just nicely snugs underneath the base. And another option of drawers, instead of being separate rollaways, we also have the roller runner drawers. So these are smaller because they can't take quite as much weight as what the big rollaways can, but just a bit neater, better for clothing, and again, just neatly sit in place.
So come on down and see us at Nelson Beds at 59 Quarantine Road on the way to the airport.
Hi there, Julian Toon, Waimea Telecommunications. We install and maintain domestic and commercial satellite TV, UHF Freeview and Mainland TV installations in the Nelson, Tasman regions. We specialise in Panasonic telephone systems and provide communications, Wi-Fi, IT and wiring for internet, fibre, computers and DSL systems. At Waimea Telecommunications, we also provide specialist electronic systems for features such as a security camera you can watch on your TV, visitor alert systems and much more. Improve your security and communication and entertainment today. Call us on Waimea Telecommunications on 021 472297, ytel.co.nz.
We're the team at JCar, right here in Nelson, 120 Hardy Street. Our shop is full of electronic items,
including security alarm systems, electronic components,
solar and power,
electronics toys,
sound systems, cables and much, much more. JCar.
120 Hardy Street, Nelson.
Are you looking for a scooter, walker, wheelchair, baby seats or pushchairs? Then come in and see the Nelson Region Specialist at Mobility for You, 269 Queen Street, Richmond, opposite the library. We have a huge selection of scooters, walkers, wheelchairs and accessories, along with a free booklet guide. We also provide a breakdown service if you ever get a puncture or a flat battery. We have fully equipped service vans to rescue you. Hi, I'm Robin Jordan and I invite you to call in and see the friendly team at Mobility for You, 269 Queen Street, Richmond, opposite the library.
Hi there, Julian Toon, Waimea Telecommunications. We install and maintain domestic and commercial satellite TV, UHF Freeview and Mainland TV installations in the Nelson, Tasman regions. We specialise in Panasonic telephone systems and provide communications, Wi-Fi, IT and wiring for internet, fibre, computers and DSL systems. At Waimea Telecommunications, we also provide specialist electronic systems for features such as a security camera you can watch on your TV, visitor alert systems and much more. Improve your security and communication and entertainment today. Call us on Waimea Telecommunications on 021 472297, ytel.co.nz.